Raqqa also in this particular group as well. They'll be in action first against Bahrain on the 28th of December. That's an 8 o'clock kickoff. Group A from earlier, Qatar beating Palestine by 1-0. They needed a late winner to do so. Saudi Arabia also in their group. And Group C is Jordan, Lebanon and Kuwait. Syria are the defending champions from 2012. They're not with us in Doha for this particular tournament. Oman have sent their under-22 side, and Bahrain relatively full strength, although Mahmoud Abdul Rahman was not released. Al Shamal deciding they wanted to keep him for domestic duties. It is technically the Reds against the Reds, the Red Warriors of Oman, versus Bahrain, who are known as Al Ahmar the Red, but on this particular occasion, due to the clash, it's Bahrain in the white. I'll give you the team news when we get a break in play as well. Here is Abdullah Yasser. Intercepted. And I think we'll see both teams start the second half with a bit more intensity. And already that's good high pressure by Issa Galeb. Still it's an Oman throw. Issa Galeb once more. Goes backwards to Abdullah Yasser, who weaves his way to the edge of the area, but then is dispossessed. And there's space here for Oman down the right. Surging forwards in numbers. The shot though very much rushed in the end by Sami Al-Husseini. It was neat interchanging play to give him the opportunity. Flick forwards by the captain Badir Bamisilla. Al-Hassani though toe poking it over the bar. And a wry shake of the head there by Paul Le Guen. Nadir Al-Maskari leaving that one for his goalkeeper Manzin Al-Kazbi. Oman also with Mahibissa, Ali Bait, their captain Badir, Basil Al-Rawahi, Sami Awain, Abdullah Al-Hamar, Saud Al-Fazi, Sami Al-Hassani and Raid Ibrahim. Raid Ibrahim curling a shot cross which Sami Al-Hassani almost nodded in the first half, and that was the best chance of the game so far. Saeed Yafra is in goal for Bahrain. Mohamed Mahorfi, Abdullah Al-Haza, Ahmed Al-Qatal, Saeed Ahmed, Issa Musa, who plays his club football at Manama, Rashid Al-Houthi, the left back, Abdul Wahab Al-Safi. Quite a quiet first half for the number 7. Abdullah Yasser, he's been involved in most things so far. Faisal Abu Dahoum and also Issa Galeb completing the lineup for Anthony Hudson's side. Hudson, remember, only 32. Former Newport County boss in the United Kingdom. And also as a player had spells with West Ham United's youth team and Luton Town as well. Ball down the flank is dealt with by Nadir Al-Maskari, the 21-year-old. And Oman are looking very composed for what essentially is an inexperienced and young squad, all under the age of 22. As down in the area goes Ahmed Al-Qatal. He didn't appeal for a penalty, and had he done so, he wouldn't have got one. These sides have met before in a WAF championship. That was in 2009. They drew in the group stage, 1 apiece, and then in the knockout stage, Bahrain winning by 2-0. Their last meeting, as I mentioned earlier, was in 2010. That was in the Gulf Cup of Nations in the group stage, and that was a 1-1 draw. Always only a goal in it if there is a winner, historically speaking, and that seems to be following suit here as well. It's been very tight. Faisal Abadahoum, bit of a hospital pass there to Issa Galeb, and Oman can come forwards through Abdullah Al-Hamar. Fuzzy-haired midfielder spreads it over to the left-hand side. Basil Al-Rawahi picks it up, but then loses out. And it's so stagnant at the moment. Neither side has control over the midfield. I thought that Bahrain looked the most dangerous when Issa Musa was playing down the right. They're looking dangerous here though now as well. A shot coming in that really could have opened the deadlock. Another chance goes begging. This time Abdullah Yasser, the man guilty of not hitting the target. Rashid Al-Houthi feeding him through. The slip by the defender, and that proved crucial. Opened up the space. Muhib Issa, the Al Nassr man, guilty of losing his balance, but Yasser couldn't make him pay, and it stays at 0-0. That, for me, is the best chance of the game so far for Bahrain. But we've not seen too many clinical opportunities and finishes in both games, really. If you have just joined us, Qatar beat Palestine 1-0 earlier. And tomorrow, Boxing Day, we will bring you Jordan against Lebanon in Group C. That one kicks off at 5:30 local time. Plenty of Lebanese support in Doha. And that game comes from the Abdullah bin Khalifa Stadium. That's the home of Lekhvia. Capacity 10,000 there. And we've seen good attendances so far, as you'd expect with the host nation in action a little bit earlier. Musa, neat touch, creating space down the left. Cross not strong enough, and Nadir Al-Maskari clears. Yasser jumping for the loose ball but doesn't win it. And now shepherded out to the left-hand side. Basil Al-Rawahi. Long ball. And Paul Le Guen will be disappointed that the midfield and the wing-backs, when they push forwards in the centre of the park, just haven't kept possession. So hardly a Christmas cracker so far. Will that change though? Are we going to see more late drama like we did in the opening game? Both managers will be thinking about substitutions in the next 10 minutes or so. Rashid Al-Houthi. Neat ball down the left-hand flank. Saeed Ahmed was over on the right-hand side in space. Abdullah Yasser was the man instead that Al-Houthi tried to pick out. Didn't have the pace to keep the ball in play. And in truth, it was hit too strong anyway. Another chance though, and again the ball too strong. This time Saeed Ahmed was picked out, but no point in even gunning for that, as it rolls harmlessly out for a goal kick, which Menzin Al-Kazbi will take, winning his 10th cap for his country, the 20-year-old. Sami Owain pumped forwards down the right, trying to find Sami Al-Hassani, but can't. And there's just no rhythm to the game at the moment. Muhib Issa giving away a foul. Issa Musa. Their names almost reverses of each other. Musa going down. And Muhib Issa getting punished. And this is in shooting distance. Can Bahrain break the deadlock here with a free kick on the edge of the area? Issa Galeb standing over it, as is Abdullah Yasser. 3 in the box if they choose to cross. I'm sure it will be a shot. In fact, no, it's from the training ground, and it's very clever indeed. Fed down the line from Yasser to Galeb. The cross though straight at the goalkeeper, and having opened up a bit of space, that also constitutes a waste. So the first substitution of the game to take place, and it is Oman taking off Saud Al-Fazi and bringing on Ali Suleiman Rashid Al-Basaidi, or Ali Al-Basaidi as he's known for short. Let's see whether fresh legs can change the passion, pace and prospects of Oman. And the first two have been a little bit lacking through the opening hour. Although let's not forget, Oman, a young side, still learning. And this would be a big draw if it was to stay at 0-0 for them. Though Paul Le Guen sets very high standards and will want more and may get more. Except Syed Yaffa alert to the danger. And quickly off his line under pressure from Raid Ibrahim. So Ali Al-Basaidi is on, the 22-year-old. Made his debut against Jordan earlier this year. Perhaps a little bit more forward thinking than Saud Al-Fazi. Can play up front in attacking midfield or wide on the right hand side. First touch there of Mohamed Mahorfi, letting him down, and that will allow Ali Bait to clear. Badir, the captain, route one, and hacked away by Abdul Wahab Al Safi. Now Faisal Abu Dahoum. Settle down is the vocal words from the coach. Anthony Hudson sounding frustrated, and who can blame him? That will be the first Bahrain change. Abbas Mohamed Salman Ahmed Al-Sari is the man who's going to be coming on. Snapped and rush shot over the bar at the other end for Oman. Just sliced away really. The substitute, Ali Al-Basaidi, involved, laying the ball off to Badir, but Oman's captain nowhere near the target. Crucial interception by Ali Bait, with Issa Musa lurking, but the pass never looked like going through to the Bahrain forward. Anthony Hudson now saying that his side are at 6s and 7s. They've not been too troubled at the back though, but going forwards, struggling to find a cutting final pass. And that's why Hudson will be making a substitution in a moment. Abbas Al-Sari is a forward who can also play in attacking midfield. Maybe he can open up this game. Just a bit of cramp here by the looks of things to Faisal Abu Dahoum. Hasn't hugely been involved in the game, but still done plenty of running. Over aggressive tackle there will give Oman a free kick in a dangerous position. Referee contemplating a card. Ali Al-Basadi again off the bench, having an impact. Abdullah Yasser giving away the free kick, and a chance to swing this one in now. And possibly nick a goal. What can Oman do with this free kick in a dangerous position? The delivery though not elevated enough to beat the first man. Sami Al-Hassani choosing to steer clear of the box to take the free kick. And although it didn't quite go according to plan, it's now a corner to Oman, and that is a better delivery. Half cleared by Ahmed Al-Khatal and then hacked away. Only as far though as Abdullah Al-Hamar, and now chipped in there towards Sami Al-Hassani. Good punch though by Syed Yaffa, who was alert to the fact that Al-Hassani was onside. It's another corner though to Oman. Badir to take it, the captain. Another awful delivery. You'd expect better from the skipper. And when the ball next goes out of play, I think we're going to see a double substitution for Bahrain. Ibrahim Habib has also been warming up. A whistle there against Raid Ibrahim for a high foot. Not sure he did too much wrong, and certainly Abdullah Al-Haza will be relieved. So double substitution here. Ibrahim Habib comes on, and Faisal Abu Dahoum is off. And Abbas Salman is on, and Ahmed Al-Khatal goes off. Super save. Mazen El-Kazbi getting down quick and low. Abdullah Yasser has to settle for a corner. In it comes, and hesitation there by Abdullah Al-Hamar. Just about gets it away though. But Bahrain now showing a bit of hustle. And Oman being pushed ever deeper here. With 20 minutes remaining, Oman 0, Bahrain 0. Is there a winner in this one? Bahrain looking the more likely of the two sides. Sami Al-Hassani has had the best chance for Oman. Couldn't get his head though onto Raed Ibrahim's cross shot. And Abdullah Yasser with a decent opportunity just a moment ago, which was well saved by Mazen El-Kazbi. El-Kazbi going to struggle to boot out Ali Al-Habsi in the long run, but he does look a promising goalkeeper. A couple of times when I've seen him punch when perhaps he could have caught it. Just a replay here of the Yasser opportunity. Struck it well. Goalkeeper alert to the danger at his near post. Here's Saeed Ahmed. Issa Musa wants it. Ahmed can't find a teammate though. And now a lone run by Sami Al-Hassani. Not too much support. There is space though now on the left hand side. Oman can't find it though. And then given away cheaply by Ibrahim Habib, the substitute. And it's end to end, and a lot of players are doing running. There is Sami Al-Hassani with a little bit of cramp. Although you do feel that although both sides are having a go, there's a bit of a lack of quality out there on this particular occasion, even though on paper both teams very strong. Oman's under-22s have got a big future ahead of them, and Bahrain going from strength to strength under Anthony Hudson after a lull under the former England manager Peter Taylor. But on this occasion, perhaps a bit of nerves kicking in. The opening game of a big tournament, you never want to lose it. And it's felt quite negative by both teams. Too scared to win it. But there is still time to do exactly that, and we saw the same pattern in the opening game. Skied high and wide there by Issa Galeb, the 23-year-old. 8 caps for him, plays his club football in the Bahrain Premier League with Al Busatin. Minutes left then. Oman 0, Bahrain 0. But increasingly it is the white of Bahrain with all the possession, 59% to 41 over the last 10 minutes. Basil Al-Rawahi tries to set off Samir Al-Hassani, who seems to have recovered from that cramp. He's beaten though on this occasion. Issa Musa. He can't find Abbas Al-Sari, the substitute. Bit of a lucky ricochet though means Abbas still gets the ball. The cross in though from Abdullah Yasser, who's had a decent game so far, is blocked. But there is space now on the left. Rashid Al-Houthi slipping and sliding and giving away the foul on Ra'id Ibrahim, and that about sums up the game really. Both teams in threatening positions, but no final delivery, not with any consistency anyway. I think they would both take a point, although this is a tough group with Iraq also in it. And Iraq will be licking their lips knowing that if it stays 0-0 that's the perfect result for them. And quite a few are tipping Iraq to win this 8th WAF championship here in Doha. Abbas can't control that. Does win a throw-in though because it nicks off Muhib Issa, the Al Nasser man. Goal kick given. Issa Musa, the 26-year-old, again just grabbing his calf. Quite a few players out there that have covered a lot of ground feeling fatigued, which may mean a couple of late substitutions by both coaches. Anthony Hudson the more vocal of the two, Paul Le Guen just standing, watching, rarely rattled, whereas Hudson just a bit more volatile. Ali Al-Basadi clipped there as Mohamed Mahorfi jumped for the ball. Minutes remaining, plus a little bit of injury time. A few players have gone down with cramp, so 3 minutes, one would have thought, is likely to go up. Second half, much like the first, with very little incident, but intriguing nonetheless. It's a tactical battle, and always good in the early stages of the tournament to see how the managers line up, who they're fielding. And it's been a great tournament so far, with Qatar winning late on against Palestine. Another great chance goes a-begging. This time Badir Bamasilla, the captain, fluffing his lines at the crucial moment. It was a super crossover to the left-hand side. Samuel Hassani possibly could have controlled it and had some space, but decided to nod it down to his captain, who couldn't steer the ball on target. So into the last 10 minutes, still 0-0 between Oman and Bahrain here at the 8th WAF Championship. So if we are to have a winner now, it's virtually going to follow a carbon copy of that opening game. Qatar's goal coming on 90 minutes. Another substitution being made by Anthony Hudson, and Issa Musa's going off. He's worked really hard but no reward, and Fahed Hardan comes on. It's a like for like swap. There's an injury in the centre as well. Samuel Hassani is down, and he was lying earlier with cramp. One wonders whether he's going to have to be taken off now, and that does look to be the case. Hatem Al Hamhaimi comes on. Only 19, one of the youngest players here at the WAF Championship. Hassani worked his socks off, but much like his fellow number 9 Musa, couldn't get a crucial goal, which is why we're locked with 6.5 minutes remaining at 0-0. This time it's Abdullah Yasser who goes down. Pretty heavy challenge. A couple of the Bahrain players unhappy with it. The guilty party Muhib Issa, although it does